Hello Pisces, how are you doing? You can barely hear me, but I'm a little hoarse, so bear with me, okay? Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be here with you today to do this reading. So let's jump into the reading. If anybody wants to go onto my web and purchase any one of my items, please do so. Alright, so let me get ready to do your reading. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to jump right into your reading, okay? I think I got allergies, plus my grandson gave me a cold. Alright, so here we go, Pisces. Jonah Art, Michael, please help me do this reading. Jonah Art, you got the Empress. The Empress is someone that, first of all, she's the queen of all queens. She's someone that's giving birth to something new, starting a new project, maybe pregnant, or adopting a child or dog, but mainly opening a business, starting to create something new. You've been thinking about this for a minute. Maybe you are in school now. You're starting something new. All right, that's going to be good for you. All right, Pisces. The Page of Swords. This page keeps coming up. The Page of Swords. A new project, a new way of doing things. Maybe you're doing something over. But what I want to tell you is, sometimes you got to really think about what you're going to do, right? Really put in your mind what you're going to do. You may be dealing with somebody young, real feisty, arrogant, don't have no filter in their mouth, say whatever they want to say, they blunt it out. But they got their swords ready, like they're ready to charge, start something. Maybe somebody younger than you, all right? But the Page of Swords is someone that can be very arrogant, all right? Coming up with a new idea, but I think this person got their swords up, so they got both of their hands on their sword, like they get ready to swipe, right? So they might be coming to you with a, maybe they want to communicate, but they're going to come out real nasty. Maybe want to argue with you. Tell me more, tell me more. It might be somebody, one of your kids that a real smart mouth. You know, maybe it's somebody that you gave birth to. You're going to be moving on to calmer waters. Maybe you're going to relocate, take a trip, move away. Maybe you moved away. This might be a new job. Something that you're going to be more calmer. All right, feel in a better place, right? This person can be from a very different than you. Maybe they traveling towards you. Maybe they want to move to a different, maybe you took your kids and you moved somewhere. Maybe you thought that you was gonna open doors wherever you was going to. but maybe it didn't turn out the way you thought it was, right? Sometimes we want to make quick decisions without thinking. So maybe you moved away, right? Took your kids and left someone behind. I'm sorry that I can barely talk, but bear with me, Pisces. Thank you. There's something here that you have to move away from. Somebody that likes to argue with you. You might have gave birth to this child. A lot of air, you all up in your head and your thoughts over this. Somebody got you in your head. Somebody's really thinking how they're going to move towards you. How they can be in a calmer place with you. Coexist with you. All right? Tell me more. Tell me more. I think maybe you defending yourself. Maybe you're not letting people know. What are your moves? What are you going to be doing? Tell me more. Tell me more about this empress. 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 The Five of Cups, maybe you feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Right? Maybe you frustrated. You bored. Right? You keep somebody here that feels like things didn't work out the way they thought. Maybe you made the wrong move. Maybe you did something you shouldn't have done. But somebody is stressed out. But the universe wants you to know that you still got opportunities. Right? You can't get frustrated. You can't get overwhelmed. And keep looking at yourself like you're a failure because you're not. Right? This is very emotional to you. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Tell me more. So you got somebody that goes from the Page to the Ace. All right, so they thinking now. They grew up. Right? A new way of doing something. I think some type of communication is coming towards you that you've been waiting on. Or somebody is planning to communicate with you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's all up in their head. Maybe y'all not talking to each other. All right? Tell me more. Tell me more about this Six of Swords. Oh, now you go from the Page of Swords to the Knight, wherever it is they want to move. They want to be in a calmer place. They want to come running back to you. They want to talk to you. I mean, this is a fast-moving energy. Pisces, somebody here wants to come and talk to you. They want to fix things. They don't want to argue with you. They finding a way of doing something different. Not the way they used to be. Maybe they have a change of mind. Maybe this made them grow up. All right, but I feel like it's like your heart in the air, and it's like hard for y'all to understand each other because air and water just don't blend, but we think just alike. The only difference is we get all into our feelings and our emotions, and they don't think Like if it don't make any sense to them, they just leave it alone. And we gotta dig and find out why and, want answers. We want answers, right? We don't let shit go. We want to find out what happened and why. So many questions we ask, right? But these people are not like that. They move very different. But this person is coming back with some type of communication. Got their swords up in the air, running back to talk to you. Now, they want to be in a calmer place, but I do feel like they got their swords up. Maybe this conversation may not turn out nice. Maybe they got a lot to say. Maybe they don't like what they listening or what you saying about them. All right? They don't like how you talking about them, right? But you feel like you frustrated. This person is just too much. Or you feel like you move somewhere where sometimes we make the wrong moves, right? Maybe somebody travel overseas to move and they shouldn't have done it. But somebody here wants to come back, wants to talk to you. And I'm positive Gemini Libra Aquarius is showing up big time in your reading. It's a lot of thinking going on. Anticipating. Conversation needs to be had. Some type of understanding. Right? I just feel like maybe time went by. Right? And made somebody see you in a different way. But you are the queen. They look at you like you're pretty big. If this person sees other people, you're big compared to who they see. You're very big. All right? All right, let's go. What is the Five of Cups? Tell me what is the Five of Cups. 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 A lot of Page. Somebody got to be younger than you. The Page of Wands. Starting something new. Rebuilding something. Start from scratch. New doors opening up for you. All right? Something very exciting that you created. That you starting. Going to school for. I feel like you're doing good as far as where you want to be in life. But when it comes to your love life, it's a challenge, right? It's like, what the hell? Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Again, moving the calmer waters, it seems like you're doing this alone. You moving alone. I feel like you're a loner, Pisces. You have arrived. Maybe you moved back. Maybe you left, right? Because it seems like you're moving on. But it's a lot of moving on here. Like, how many moving on you gonna do? Pisces. It's like somebody's thinking. Somebody's thinking, you know what I mean? Like, should I just move on? Yeah, well, move on then. I don't give a fuck. You can move on if you want. Nobody's stopping you. But now you got Pisces. Like, shit, I'm moving on. Pisces, are you traveling somewhere? Are you relocating? Did you get a new job? Pisces, you're like, I got to get out of here. Like, put you in your head about making this decision. Tell me again, why is Pisces moving on? You got the 6, twice, the same card. It's a lot of swords here. What the hell? It's like you moving on. You got your suitcase and your luggage and you leave your shit behind. All right, Pisces. The Two of Pentacles. For the balancing. You know, you need to balance your life. You know, it's like maybe you're too spiritual for this person. They can't get with you. It's like you're too much, right? Your beliefs. But you don't want this person to take you off balance. Like, it's like you balancing two worlds, Pisces. You're doing good. Like, you balancing your spirituality and you balancing a whole new avenue. But you don't want nobody to take you off balance. It's like you got to make sure that you figuring this out. You making sure that it makes sense to you. You know, you don't want nobody to take you off balance. Right? This is beautiful, Pisces. But again, Pisces, you're doing it alone. Like you're going through this journey alone. By yourself. You're traveling alone. You're doing everything alone. I can understand this reading because that's how I feel. I feel like my world with God is beautiful. In the world that I live here, I try to balance everything along with the new projects I'm doing. But I always make time for God because He comes first. I don't care what's going on with my life. I always make time for God, always. Because He will bring balance to your life. But you're traveling alone and you're going on this journey alone. And it's a long journey. But at the end of that tunnel, Pisces, you're not going to need the lantern because you are the light. Look at this. Look at this. Look how cute this car is. The lantern is over here. It's right here. And you're sitting on the top without the lantern. So you are the light, Pisces. You just got to accept who you are. And everything is not meant to be done with other people. Most of the things are meant to be done by yourself. Nobody can teach you how to pray. No one can teach you how to talk to God. That's something that is in you. And if you want to connect to that side, it is waiting for you. But you're so into your head. You got somebody all wrapped up in their head. It's like you got somebody in their head, but you are focusing on your career and your spirituality. And I think it's a beautiful thing, you know, when you can do that. When you can say, I made up my mind to travel through the light. I made up my mind to follow the light. Because at the end of the tunnel, you're going to find the light. And you need to know that the light lives in you. So you have to keep that light lit. Right? So if you're learning your spirituality, you light a candle, you light a lantern, till you get to that light where you know where you belong. Then you know how to balance your spirituality with the world. And that's when you'll have the whole world in your hand. Because you know that no human being can take you off of your focus. And I'm going to say it again to y'all. I had many people in my life that meant a lot to me, that don't like what I do, they don't believe in what I do, they put me down, right? Like, I know how they feel about what I do. They try to stop me many times. They talk about me. But they make fun and joke about what I do. I've been called all kinds of names. But I knew to cut them people off. And when I learned to cut them off, I didn't feel bad when I cut them off because I know that they didn't want the best for me. And if you can't believe in who I am, why would you want to be with me? Why would you want to go on my journey? And so you're going to have a lot of people that think you're crazy and delusional. And you're ahead of your time, Pisces. The thing is, the smartest people are Pisces because we already got the picture in our mind of how we want to do things. And if you can dream it, you can do it. If you can think it, you can do it. The same way I tell people all the time, if you learn to love yourself the way you love other people that don't love you, you will be so amazing. If you learn to give to yourself what you give to other people, you will be rich. But you always put everybody before yourself. It's like we attract people that need to be fixed. We attract people that are in addictions. We attract people that are the worst. They look for help. And they want us to be the doctors. But while we help them, we destroy ourselves. So you have to learn, Pisces. You're moving on to bigger things. And hopefully you learn the lessons of what people teach you. Because when you don't learn the lesson, you repeat the lesson in a different person, a different situation. You got to learn the lesson. And you got to be okay with moving on. That's the key, to be okay with it. And not move on to get someone else, but move on because you want to be in a healthy place. You want to be happy. A lot of people get other people to replace who they was with, but then that person do the same thing to you. You need to have time to yourself and work on yourself and not worry about what happened or who didn't care for you, because it's easy for Pisces to get frustrated and bored. And when you get frustrated and bored, you start thinking of the past. And if you ain't with the past, then you need to know why you wasn't with the past. Right? If something didn't happen for you, it didn't work for you. If you didn't get that job, if you didn't get that apartment, right? If you didn't get the relationship you wanted, it wasn't meant for you. It's something that's going to come better than that. But you can't sit there and be frustrated. You know, and get mad at yourself and then beat yourself up. You can't do that. You got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. That's what you got to do. You got to pay attention to which way you're going. Don't jump on anything just because. Study it. Analyze it. Learn what you need to learn. Don't jump on anything. Don't let nobody play with you. You're better than that. Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. And I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye-bye.